just don't want to be caught in a bad spot, you know, just buy some antidotes, paralyzed heals.
Did you sell that Stardust?
No, I should.
Yeah.
Good
Sell it
call.
and then, like, stock up on fucking everything. You're fucking
Yeah, no,
loaded.
you're right.
Do we have any TMs that we're not using that we don't want that we can sell too?
She's, like, too paranoid because the day she sells it, she's gonna want it.
Probably. We
we got?
honestly, we have, like, plenty of money right now, so... But, yeah, let me see what we got. We got, like, Roar, probably... Well, I don't know.
See?
Yeah.
See?
I don't know. They're all, like, okay, maybe except for, like, Attract.
I don't think we're gonna need Attract. I don't think we're gonna need Rest.
Look, I'll think about selling them if we're hurting for money, but for now I'm just gonna hang on to them.
It was the first one. She was like, well, maybe Roar.
Imagine right there if she accidentally spent all of our money and bought 70 Pokeballs. It switched to 70 for a second, and my fucking heart fell through my ass, dude. I was like, oh my god. 70. We got plenty of money. 78 Pokeballs.
I've never heard that
It's like, you know,
expression.
eventually we'll get better balls than that, right? Like, there's great balls. Eventually we'll get something different. You know,
Nah,
it's just
dude.
gonna only have Pokeballs.
No.
Trust me, man. The catch rate of the Pokeball, once you get around like 67, 74, really goes through the roof. Almost doubles.
Yeah. I had to... Oh, fuck. I had to double check to make sure I really didn't buy 78. Oh,
I don't
already.
think you did. I'm pretty sure you didn't. But
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll give
it's a
it
split second where I went, oh no. She's reading the sign again. Like she's hit the wrong button.
Okay, now we're in it. Now there's no going back.
Who's
Pokeball.
in front?
It is, I think, Pope
Aerial
Scum.
Ace.
Yeah, it's Pope Scum. Just to, you know, start leveling him up, her up,
Yeah.
as we're getting through this hiker.
Aerial Ace is a flying move, right? If we have to catch
Yeah.
a flying Pokemon in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That we
yeah.
don't have. What did we say the whole thing with that was?
So the next gym is going to be Erika, so it would be nice to have even a Pokemon with a flying type move. It would be really nice. Like, even, you know, if one of these Pokemon could miraculously learn Aerial Ace, that would be awesome.
Give it to Snake. That makes sense. He doesn't even have any fucking legs. Somehow he can learn Aerial Ace.
You don't need legs to fly,
You
idiot.
just need a beak. Wait,
I
no. Oh my god, it's like, oh, you just need a beak to fly. That's not what I meant.
What is happening?
That's what he said.
Oh,
That's what
fucking
he said.
Payday.
What the fuck
Nice.
is going on? What are we talking
I
about?
don't know, man. Apparently you just need a beak to fly.
It's not what I meant to say, but man, I'm losing my fucking mind. What was that? Was that a fart?
I just laughed. I'm just like, there's plenty of flightless birds that have beaks. Like, what do you say about penguins?
I know. In my head, I was still on like, oh, you need a beak for Aerial Ace or something, you know, or like claws, talons. But I happened to just say it right after one of you was like, you don't need, what was it? Squishy was like, you don't need legs to fly or something, and I was like, nah, you need a beak. Because in my head, I was still like, oh no, you need a beak for Aerial Ace. You follow me?
Octopuses technically have beaks.
Technically.
Yeah.
Who's there?
Who's that walking there with those good-looking Pokemon?
Are you coming on me, kid?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Ooh, Camper Chris. Yo, give me that fucking Growlithe right now. Bro, I'll fucking pay you. Give me that Growlithe.
I know, right? I'll give you all the money I have left. I need it.
You're a kid, you don't know how much money you want.
Pokeballs, please. Give me the Growlithe.
Man, I
It's
fucking
like trying to fucking pay for something with pennies.
live.
It's like, yeah, I get that this is money. I'm not taking this.
Yeah, this money is a nuisance. And I've never had to use that sentence anywhere else in my life.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude, level 38. Yeah, switch train. Fuck
The
it.
camper brings all 70 balls back to the Pokemart to sell them.
Uh-huh.
And then the guy behind the counter is like, you get you too? It would sound like a good idea.
He made a really convincing argument.
No, the guy behind the counter goes, huh. You know, a guy just left here 5 minutes ago and bought 78 Pokeballs. That's crazy.
78, exactly.
He sold it to the guy for like 10 cents on the dollar.
Yeah.
He buys it from him for that. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll take that.
Yeah, 420!
That is like the greatest day for that shop owner.
Yeah, I know.
That's a hell of a profit, man.
Yeah, dude. He didn't lose any money. He just got free money and got all his stock back.
It's like, I'm fucking going home early, man.
I'm gonna close up shop for tonight.
I'm gonna find that kid and sponsor him. I love that kid.
Maybe I'll buy a fucking filet mignon on the way home. Surprise my wife. Oh, that did nothing. Don't fucking kill me.
What did you say you were gonna buy on the way home?
A filet mignon? Why? What'd you hear?
Okay. I just heard it as like one slurred word. I heard like, I'm gonna buy a filet mignon when I get home.
Yeehaw!
Give me one of them sticks.
Filet mignon.
Gonna get one of them fillet minions.
That's right. We had this discussion before.
Get what's that $1,000 steak? It's like a tomahawk or something.
Oh yeah. Or what about like Wagyu beef?
I was gonna say, yeah, there's like a Wagyu beef and shit, but yeah, like a tomahawk ribeye where it's like 9 pounds of meat or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's covered in gold.
Yeah.
You do have those ones, yeah, they're fucking covered in gold leaf.
And it's like you're paying $1,000 for them to like bring it out and scream and like get air horns, and then you eat the steak and you're like, yeah, it's alright. It's very fatty.
Right.
But...
Here's the thing, right? So this is our first patch of grass where we can catch a new Pokemon?
Yeah, I'm gonna double check and make sure. Yeah, Route 9, we have not been here yet, so... Wait,
alright, I know you have Totodile out right now. Do you want to risk having a Pokemon out who's level 37 in this area? Do you think that'll be too high to where if you do a damaging move on them, it's going to kill them? Or
you
do
don't know
want
what
to
you're
have
talking
that
about. It's level 38.
Pokeballs at it.
Hang on.
30. You know what? Fuck me. You're right.
You bring a good point. I could do, like, sleep powder.
Yeah, that's a good
with
idea. I'd
bottom
say
feeder.
bottom feed it.
The only reason why I brought out
wouldn't say sleep
Totodile...
powder.
I brought out Totodile because I was like, well, I'm just gonna keep throwing balls until one of them lands, and he's got enough
When you got
defense.
78, you know?
Yeah, no, I don't. Okay, it's not gonna be Rat.
No.
I had to think for a second. I was like, have we ever had this? Yeah, Elden Ring.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Listen, we didn't make it far.
To make.
We didn't make it far with Elden Ring.
What?
We gave up after the first boss.
What's your confession?
He bought it.
I have been watching a lot of Elden Ring gameplay.
Yeah?
I don't want to buy it because I still have the new Horizon game. I still have that I'm playing through, and I don't like to play multiple games at the same time because I feel like I fall off of them or I don't go back to one. But I've been watching a lot of Elden Ring content, and I'm like, man, this game does look really pretty, and it also looks like it, is very difficult and very challenging. But I'm like, fuck, it does have some cool lore behind it. But it made me think, I was like, you know what? I've never played one of these FromSoft games, one of these Soulsborne games.
Yeah.
And I do have Bloodborne because of like it being a free game with PlayStation or some shit. So I was like, let me look that up. And I've been playing through some Bloodborne, and let me say, it is difficult for someone who's never played that shit, but every time I finish it, I do say to myself, man, I want to fucking play that game again. So I think I'm getting the itch. After talking shit about Elden Ring for a while, I think I'm getting the itch.
So here's the thing about Elden Ring. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. I have played Dark Souls, the first one. I've never played Demon Souls, but I've played the first Dark Souls. And I must have put in maybe like 2 or 3 hours into the game, and then I just gave up because it's like, all I do is get my shit pushed in, and I can only do that for so long before I just say, fuck this game. The thing is, all of those games, except for Bloodborne, the other like Dark Souls and Demon Souls games all look the exact same to me. And when I saw Elden Ring,
are we gonna have a different Pokemon here?
I don't think so. I think this might be a lost cause. But yeah, like when I saw Elden Ring, it just looked exactly like if you put Dark Souls and Elden Ring next to each other and asked me which one's which, I wouldn't know. because like I don't really know anything about like it's Lord of the Rings, right? That's the universe it's in? And
No, I mean
no, it's not.
It doesn't have anything to do with the Lord of the Rings franchise, but I mean it's medieval fantasy.
Okay. Oh, that's right. It's made by the Game of Thrones guy, right? So it's kind of like
so he had a hand in writing the lore for the world, but like developing some of the stories of that shit. So like that's where he comes in. But he didn't like help develop the game. He just helped with a lot of the like background story shit.
Okay, gotcha. Like world building. Also, let me just pose a real quick question. I don't think that there's anything in here that we haven't already seen or caught. Should I keep checking,
Yes.
or should I just
Keep going.
keep going, or keep checking?
Just keep checking.
Okay.
We're Route 9.
Yes. Why, you gonna look up to see? Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little bit of background, see if there's anything in here.
Sure.
Just so we can, if we grind in here, that's cool, but I don't want to waste like 30 minutes looking for something that we're never gonna find.
Right.
I'm cool with it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Book it. Book it.
Dun, dun, dun.
So you're gonna do a no death run on Apricade?
No, I gotta tell you, man. So you gotta go into these games with a different mindset. Because the first night playing it, I was just like, man, I really do just keep fucking dying to like stupid shit, and it's a lot of like knowing how long specific moves are gonna take to use, and a lot of studying the enemy types and knowing like how to counteract certain moves of theirs. And I just kind of keep going in. Bloodborne's a little bit different because it has a mechanic where if you take damage, there's a certain amount of time where if you deal damage back to the enemy there, you can gain your health back for free.
Okay.
So I'm trying to play these games very defensively, but it seems like it's pushing you to play super offensively. That way you can get your health back without having to use all your healing stuff.
Right, there's a balance.
But you're
Yeah.
still trying not to die.
Right,
So
like,
yeah,
the cost
exactly.
of dying is, like, you lose a lot of stuff, right?
So again,
The currency in the game that you use to upgrade and buy anything with is the same currency that you use to level up. So you kind of don't want to die, because when you die you lose everything, and then you can go back to the point you died at and you can get your stuff back, but if you die on the way there, then it goes away.
Right, yeah, just like Dark Souls.
but how's that a different mindset
Yeah.
than doing a no death run?
I guess, yeah, well, like, the idea is, yeah, you never want to die.
You don't want to die, but you got to understand that you have to be prepared to die. If I would never go into these games doing a no death run because I don't have that type of mindset.
You're supposed to get good and then do a no death run. You're terrible at this. Why are you so stupid?
I haven't gotten good. I haven't even gotten okay. I've gotten bad from being worse.
I've
That's where
already promoted the stream. We're going live tomorrow at 5 p.m. Castle's going to do a no death run in Dark Souls.
Then Dark Souls, the game he doesn't have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's good. He's good for it.
Yeah, he's good for it. Yeah, you're good for it.
No
right?
death run on Ape Arcade. Make sure to check it out.
Hey, by the way, how are we looking on? I still don't think that there's anything else in this patch, but I have been grinding, so that's not, it's not a total loss.
30% rate for a Rattata. 35% rate for a Spearow. 25% rate for an Ekans. And 25% rate for a Sandshrew.
See? I fucking told you.
Okay.
On Leaf Green.
Ah! What about FireRed? Nothing?
No, just those first three for FireRed, and then it's the Ekans and the Sandshrew are swapped around for the gens. So yeah, nothing here.
So we're never gonna find Sandshrew, unfortunately. I'm sorry, Shibby. I know you're not here, but you're here in spirit.
If you go back and you watch the YouTube stuff, yes, very unfortunate.
Yes. Okay, well, I'm gonna get Bottom Feeder up to level 23, and then, should we take a quick break?
Sure, we can do that.
Yeah.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
So it should take one more fight.
Well, I'll be fucked.
It's like one of my favorite clips from Cow Chop. We've been watching a lot of Cow Chop recently again. Unfortunately, that channel is dead now, but they still have like really good stuff. But there's a scene
Quality
where like
content up there.
yeah, they're doing this what is it called? Wrong side of YouTube. Yeah. And there's this one video of like a duck in a kid's backyard, and the kid goes, "That's not a duck." So then James just pauses the video and he just goes,
"Well, I'll be fucked if I didn't see that coming a mile away."
It's like my favorite thing. Oh shit, I found an ether. Alright, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back.
What is happening?
You didn't even give a moment. You just immediately into a break. What?
I'm sorry, was there something to add?
We'll be right back.
You could have been like, alright, so I think we're gonna take a break here if everybody's feeling good. Yeah, we'll be right back. You were just like, that's not a duck, it's a fuck, we're going on break.